Edward here from ERViewer.com. I have another video for you. This is the fifth session that I've done on this ominous feeling that I felt on the morning of November 9th, 2017, and decided to utilize remote viewing to attempt to get to what that feeling was, the origin of it, if it was some kind of a communication of some kind, what was the communication, if it was some kind of warning signal or whatever, what was the warning, and all that kind of stuff. A lot of things have come through exploring this through remote viewing, some very concerning things. I can't verify any of this. I hope I'm wrong on most of these things, because it doesn't seem very good to me, and it feels pretty dangerous to me. I thought I was done with this project. I was about to wrap it up. I got a lot of feedback from people. I didn't, links and things people talking about. I didn't look at the links. I did not want to pollute myself with too much until I was sure that I was done. So in the past 24 hours, I have had the feeling that something was loading up, and I needed to do another session on it to get it out and see what's going on. As I was looking at, well, where's my curiosity in this? What's pulling to me? It's the biological organism element of this whole thing that has really piqued my curiosity and has me the most interested. So I wanted to explore that more and get down into it on that microscopic level and see what's going on as much as I can perceive. So as I went into that and started to kind of get these perceptions of the organism from a microscopic level, was seeing like these very small veins inside of this organism, where literally they're so small, like molecules, a stream of molecules go through them. Not like our blood vessels where you have all these billions of molecules flowing through them like a big giant river. These were like very small veins with literally like molecules fitting through them. Very strange, unusual, very unusual. And then I became very curious on the effect that these things would have on a body or on a host. And that moved into some elements of this organism inside of a host, either human or animal, and working its way, and how it was interacting with the blood of the host, and kind of consuming the blood and then excreting like some kind of a changed molecular structure of some kind. And infecting or contaminating the blood of the host, causing a constriction type of reaction, like the body constricting or clenching or tightening in a very painful way, and happening very quickly. It was very unsettling, and it was very, very concerning for me to experience. I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping this is all just a big fantasy in my mind, because it's not pretty. So I wanted to look at who is the group behind this organism, or the person, and I did get a lot of perceptions about that. A group, scientists, biologists who were involved in this organism. I did focus on one person in particular who seemed to attract my attention the most as a scientist and as a biologist, or some freaky dude like that. And but the main thing was this individual's interaction with this organism, like it was its pet, or like it was its children, or like this individual seeing himself or herself as like the parent of this organism, talking to it, unleashing it on the world or something like that. Just weird stuff like that. But like a really freaky dude who who was like this organism is it's his own spawn or something like that. Just something weird, man. I hope I'm wrong with all this. I don't know if I got more sessions on this. I may be done. I may want to explore a little bit further on some of that stuff. We'll see how this plays out. If this stuff is real, I hope to find out about it soon. If it's not real, then it's just be one of those things. I don't know, but that's what this is about. I hope you find it interesting, and many more to come. Okay, this is session 5. Project 8587. What I'm interested in exploring further is in detail this biological organism. That's what I'm finding the most interesting and I'm the most curious about. So our starting question here will be tasking will be described in detail the biological organism. Eight, 5, 8, 7. A curving angle curving B energetic eight, 5, 8, 7. A curving, wavy, angle. B energetic, life form, biological. Hard, semi-hard. Eight, 5, 8, 7. I don't like that one. 8, alright, miss. 8, 5, 8, 7. A curving, diagonal, cross, hard, don't have a B on that one. Eight, 5, 8, 7. A curving, angle, wavy, solid. This feels man-made. I'm getting some stage 2, so I'm going to go on and move on to it. Coarse, edged, bright, moving, inside, sloping, big, open, lumpy, curved, flexible, grooved, flat, blue, white, metallic, dense. This is an AOL break here. Singular. Green, dense, flowing, bright, yellow, flashy, pingy, voices, wavy, rhythmic, dense. Getting an AOL break here of dancing. Grooved. Angular. Large, open, pointed, dipping, coarse, again, gritty, this is kind of an idea word, but tough, thick, stretchable, this is an idea. I feel an AI coming through, but this is more of an idea, like my AI is impressed. I feel impressed with its impressed by its strength. I can't spell. That's a good sign. This is an idea here, it's stretching. Stretching. And flexing. Stretching and flexing. A movement tension here. From flexing. Like it's strong. I can't spell. Is there an H there? I don't know. It's strong. Like that's the sensation that I get. Is it's strong. Is there an H there? I don't know if there's. Elastic. Elastic. That's the main. Of the organism, of the sensation of the organism being very strong and flexible. So there's something about the flexibility. Something about the flexibility. There's something interesting about that. Let me see here, like getting like pink colors and red. Like blood. Or flesh color. I'm going to go a little further into that, like tiny blood vessels. Very thin. Very thin This is what is moving through these. Some kind of nutrient. What's moving through these things? What is moving through here? I don't, this is popping into my mind. It could be well, the signal, syphilis. I don't know how to spell that, and I'm not even sure what that bacteria looks like. Well, I'll have to research what that means, or how it relates. Something like that, some type of a bacteria. But these very thin, very thin little vessels. Very small, very small molecules moving through, like very small veins. Very small veins. Like I guess this will be kind of a stage 4. I'm going to have to move into stage 4 here, but the thin veins are small enough to allow for a thin stream of molecules. That's what's interesting to me. Sensory dimensions, AI, EI, tangible, intangible, able of the signal. That's an interesting characteristic. We just put this on stage 4. What is interesting to me is the thinness of the veins and the thin stream of molecules running through them. Like this is characteristic of this strain. Very thin little tiny veins. Very small. Very small, microscopic. Very small, microscopic, thin. Pulsating. Pulsating. A rhythmic beat to it. Reminds me of a heartbeat. I don't know if this is coming from the organism or its host. I don't know. But I'm getting a sense of that, of a heart. Of a beating heart. Once this thing gets into the bloodstream, I get this feeling of the organism pulsating with the heartbeat of the host. Just trying to get that idea out as clear as I can. Yeah. With this, I am experiencing this organism inside a body. I don't know if it is human or some other living body. Animal, etc. I don't know if it's an animal or whatever, some other kind of life form or a human, I don't know. Something with a heartbeat. Something with a heartbeat. Something with a heartbeat. And and the this organism thriving in the bloodstream. Thriving in the bloodstream and growing. Thriving in the bloodstream and growing. Flexible, binding, sensory dimensions, of the signal. Where do I want to go? I guess I can look at what effect does it have on its host. How about that? What effect does this organism have on its host? This is to try to get an idea of what it might do, or how it could be recognized. What effect does the organism have on its host? Yeah, I just get this idea. It's in the blood. It's in the blood. It's in the blood. It's like this is an idea here. Of changes the blood, the structure of the molecule, like something of the blood gets filtered through the organism and is sent back into the host bloodstream. That's the idea. That's the idea. And it's the organism is consuming blood and excreting some altered molecule back into the bloodstream, and I'm getting a strong sense that the negative effects on the host are immediate, very fast, very fast, like the bends, like the bends or something. Blood contamination or very fast damage to the host. Oh man, this the AI is fear. I mean, bad. Again, I hope I'm wrong. I want to really get, what I really want to try to do is a good sketch of this thing that can be matched. I'm getting this idea of the host body stiffening. As the organism takes over. The body stiffening. The body hardens. Hardens. As the organism takes over. Like after it grows in the blood vessels, it then restricts, or it then tightens and restricts and contracts. The veins and muscles. Hardening the body. I'm getting this image of like a person who's like doubled over. Contracted body. So now, where do I go now? I can look at the delivery system for this organism. How do I word that? How does the organism find the host? How? How does it... Okay, then how does it find that? I'm gonna have to figure out the question of how does this end up in the host? Kind of like that. Let's try that. Sensory dimensions, and tangible, intangible. How does the organism reach the host? How does the organism reach the host? How does the organism reach how does it get to the host? How does it get there? I gotta ask it. I have to ask the question correctly to access the information flow in my own mind. I have to ask the right question. How does it get there? How does it get there? What's the delivery system for the organism? How does it go from its home to a host? How does it get there? How is it placed there? How is it placed there? How is it placed there? How does it get there? This is just an idea here. Human delivery system. Human to human, or like someone bringing it. Somebody bringing it. What does that mean? What does this mean? What does that mean? It's like being brought over. Being brought over. Like that. Like someone bringing it. This part scares me. This part scares me. This is concerning. To me, and is making me want to stop this session, because the idea is too frightening. To me. But let's see what I can do about moving through that. AI, that's my AI. That's a big AI. AI, this is a big AI. This is a big AI. Alright, so the delivery system. How does it reach the host? Human to human, brought over. Someone behind this. This someone or group. Who is the group? Describe the group. Describe the group. There's a sense of science. A strong scientific feel to them. A strong scientific feel. Strong scientific feel. Like a very intelligent group. Science and biology experts. Okay, like at least one in particular is a full expert, at least that I'm focusing on here. I try to sketch this. trying to get like a nationality or... This is the sense I'm getting. This person wants to change the world. There's another sense here that this person's mind they feel a relationship with these tiny organisms. Like they feel they they feel like a father figure. To these organisms. Is a psychological profile. I can see this person talking directly to the organism. It is their pet. Like they focusing and talking to the organism, like it's like talking to another living organism. A very strange person. Very strange. Very strange person. Sensory dimensions, AI. Tangible, intangible. The signal. Very strange person. They are releasing their pet into the world, that kind of thing. Like